play-by-play action of tonight's game. And Andrew, you want to talk about an electrifying atmosphere. To hear the Alan Parsons Project and to see the lights, it makes you feel like you're watching the Chicago Bulls all over again.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's Cedartown. It's Cedartown Lady Dogs.
Lady Bulldogs are in action right now. Looks like Marin Barrow will be jumping at the line. Marin Barrow, Asia Ware, the starters. Also, we've got Kendall Pace out there, Anna Kate Bussey, and Kinsley Boozer. For the Northwest Lady Bruins, it'll be Kennedy Baker, Sloan Pender, Lindsay Harris, Lexi Lyon, and Libby Lee. Your starting five for the Lady Bruins, wearing white trimmed in orange and blue. Lady Bulldogs in their away black uniforms. And here we go with the first tip. It's going to go to the Lady Bruins. Number 11 has it. That's Lexi Lyon. She's going to pass to the right corner, taking it down low and back to the outside. This is a very good team. Only 3 losses on the year. A three-pointer try from the right side is up and no good. The rebound will be taken back again by number 3. That's Baker. Baker takes it to the hoop and puts it up and in. And a 2-0 lead for Northwest here early. And they're pressing us as we try to get past. We do. It's going to be Pace. Pace passes to Boozer. Boozer trying to get to the left side. They go back outside to Bussey. Bussey feeds to Ware. Loose ball picked up there by Barrow, but her pass is going to be deflected and taken away by Libby Lee.
Trying to get it down to Asia Ware, and it was just in the lane and a lot of traffic. The Bruins come away with it.
Lee passes to the left side. Got Sloan Pender now, top of the key. Just underway here at Northwest Whitfield High School. Right side pass, they go to Lindsay Harris. And Harris the give to the left end. Now back to the top of the key they go once more to Sloan Pender. Three-pointer try from straight away is going to be off the mark, no good. Rebound will be taken by Asia Ware. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Lady Bruins. Got to get down the floor quickly. And here comes Pace. She got the pass from Ware. Pace going to take it, going to pass left side. There's Barrow from 3, left in, no good. Tipped away, but the putback is no good from Pace. Lost the handle and taken over by the Lady Bruins. It'll be Lindsay Harris. Harris passes to the top of the key. This is a team that we've called a lot of these names for many, many years. And this is a senior-heavy team. They go down low for a shot. Now they go back to the outside. She's going to drive it. Takes it to the left corner, and that's up and no good on the 2-point try. It's going to be out of bounds, lost, and that'll be out off Boozer. It'll stay with the Northwest Whitfield Bruins. Coach Green is not with the team tonight. He is suspended for 2 games, Sam, due to being ejected from the Wednesday night ball game. Very strange circumstances surrounding that. But nevertheless, he is not here for today and will not be here for tomorrow either. Northwest Whitfield has it on the perimeter. They go to the right side. Libby Lee is going to drive. Hands it backwards there to Baker. That pass was floated and taken away there by Kendall Pace. Pace going to take it in the paint. Floater is no good. Rebound underneath by Ware. It's no good. Boozer had it back, and now a fight for the ball down low. There's going to be a jump ball called, and possession arrow will stay with Cedartown.
Cedartown also without a couple of their key players, including Haven Barclay, who's not here tonight. We're also missing Chastity Washington, as well as Camrys Benham. So the Bulldogs, Lady Dogs team playing shorthanded. Also without Taring Golden, but Kendall Pace gets that inbounds pass and makes it count, and it's tie ball game 2-2.
Lady Bulldogs going to have to take advantage of every opportunity they can get. Here's Pender, top of the key. 2-2 the score. Pender's going to pass, and she's going to drive in the paint. Up off the glass, no good. Tipped away. The putback is no good, and a foul will be called. I believe they're going to get Marin Barrow, Sam.
Yeah, it looks like that is going to be Marin's. That's going to be her first. And that is going to send number 3, Kennedy Baker, to the free throw line for the first time. Baker with the only points on the board so far for this Northwest team. We talked about their record. They are 7-3 on the season. Their only losses have come back in late November, well before Cedartown even started their season, as the first free throw is up and off the front of the rim, and it's going to roll its way home. They lost to Signal Mountain by a final score of 59-44. They would lose at the beginning of December to Murray County 55-41, and then their last loss, Andrew, was just a couple of days ago against Sonorville by a final of 50-34. That second free throw is good from Baker. Score now 4-2, Lady Bruins.
And a foul is going to be called as Kennedy Baker forced Kendall Pace out of bounds, and Bussey's going to send the ball in bounds. Anna Kate looking for somebody open. They get it in to Boozer, who almost stepped out of bounds herself. She's going to take it to the hoop, puts up the shot contested, no good, gets her own rebound high off the glass, no good. And still a fight for the basketball, and the Lady Bruins take over. She'll pass the left side, open from 3 over there. It's no good from number 11, Harris, and Cedartown gets the board. It's Boozer. Boozer's going to bring it down past half court at the top of the key. That's going to be tipped away and stolen. Kennedy Baker from nowhere comes out and grabs the loose ball, lays it up and in, and it's now 6-2.
Baker responsible for all 6 of the Lady Bruins points as Cedartown will try to drive the ball, and they're going to call Marion Barrow for a travel right at the half-court line, so Cedartown will turn it back over. 4-point lead for Northwest.
And the Bruins will have it right in front of... We're up here on the top row here. There's actually another radio station broadcasting. I was mentioning to Sam on the way up here that Northwest has a following. Their radio station does girls and boys basketball, and they also do football as well. Top of the key is number 5. That's Pender. Pender's going to float it over to Harris, and a 3 is drained. In there and good. Inbounds pass goes into Marion Barrow, and now Bussey. Bussey's going to lob it down, and it's going to be intercepted. She traveled, but no call. Harris has it, and again, that's up and good for another 3. And it's 12-2, a 10-point lead for Northwest Whitfield, and Coach calls timeout for Cedartown. We'll take it with him. 30-second break back after this.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dawgs.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Northwest Whitfield intercepts the inbounds pass. They put a quick shot up. It was no good. They go back to the right side again. Driving is Harris, and Cedartown takes it over. Here comes Boozer. Boozer across the timeline. She's double-teamed, in trouble. She's able to get it off to Asia Ware. Ware goes down low. Jumper off the glass is no good there from Marion Barrow, and the rebound taken by the Bruins. It'll be Harris. Harris across the timeline. The score is 12-2 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. And she's going to try a 3 from the right side. No good off the rim. Rebound will be taken loose, and still trying to get to it. Bruins do pick it back up. They go down low, and there's going to be a reach-in foul on Asia Ware. That'll be her first and team number 2.
Yeah, Asia was just able to get a hand in there. She was trying to get a block, but unfortunately she hit the forearm there of number 25, Lexi Lyon. So that will send Lyon to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Lindsey Harris really blew this thing wide open for Northwest with back-to-back threes as Lyon connects on her first free throw attempt. And it's now 13-2 Northwest.
Sam, one incredible thing about Lexi Lyon, she only has one hand. And she's puts up her second. She's perfect on both free throws. What a inspiring story she is for this team. A long time on this team. There's a jumper up from Boozer, no good. And Pace was fouled from behind. They don't call the foul, but they say it was knocked away out of bounds off of Northwest. Cedartown keeps the ball.
That's unfortunate because that was a foul all day long, Andrew.
Bussey looking for an open passer. She'll get it into Kendall Pace at the top of the key. They feed back down there. There's Bussey's shot, no good from the left side. Rebound taken by the Bruins. They go ahead. Wide open is Harris, and she's going to flip it back to a three-pointer try up from number 5, and it's good. That's Sloan Pender. And they are putting some distance between us, and they steal the inbounds pass quickly. Another shot is up, no good, and a foul's going to be called on the Lady Bulldogs.
Unfortunately, this is adding up to be a very long night for the Cedartown Lady Dogs early, and it's going to send Libby Lee to the free throw line. But, Andrew, we knew coming in tonight that this was going to be a tough Lady Bruins team to face off with. 7-3 on the season, and they have a history of being good as Lee hits the first of her free throws.
The foul, by the way, was on Anna Kate Bussey. She will come out of the ball game, and Cedartown will send Charlie Todd in to replace her.
Score now 18-2.
Here comes free throw number 2, and I think we might have committed a violation on the lane. And looks like we did. I think Marion Barrow stepped in there too quickly, and that will give the Bruins another chance at the free throw line. Libby Lee with her second attempt. She missed the second one, but she gets the other chance on the lane violation, and that's no good. Rebound will be taken by Charlie Todd. Todd's going to go backwards. It was going to be tipped away by the Bruins as she tried to pass back to Pace, so the Lady Bulldogs will have it inbounds. We got a full court press here. Bruins on the Lady Bulldogs. First region game for both teams, Sam.
This is something that the Lady Dogs have struggled with all season, and the teams that have been able to guard against us in that full court press have been the ones that have been able to get success against us, but we beat it here with Kendall Pace.
Charlie Todd has the pass from Pace. They go to the right side. Boozer drives from the right baseline, and she's going to be called for the travel, but man, where was the foul there?
Again, Cedartown not the benefactor of what you would think would be back-to-back fouls on possessions. But unfortunately, that's not the way that it goes, and Northwest will get it back with right at 3 minutes left to play here in the first period. 18-2 the score. Lady Dogs trail.
Sloan Pender, top of the key. She'll bounce a pass over here. They try to go down low. That's intercepted there by Pace. Pace with a steal. Pace going to bring it down, trying to beat the defender. She's going to stop. She'll put up the shot off the glass. Awkwardly, no good. Rebound by Ware, and Ware's pass is intercepted. By guess who? Number 11, Lindsey Harris. Harris has been deadly. She's going to feed it off there to number 5, Sloan Pender, and a three-pointer try is no good off the rim. Rebound taken down low, and it's loose on the floor in the paint. We have a stoppage of play and a jump ball, and that possession error will stay with the Lady Bruins of Northwest.
Manning was there to get the rebound for Northwest, and she was begging for the ball earlier in the possession. She was left wide open on the backside. We didn't have any type of defender on her. Lucky there.
Bruins will check it in. A fresh 35 on the shot clock. They go into Kennedy Baker, and she's going to dribble around. Number 5, Sloan Pender has it at the top of the key. Go to the left side. That is Harris. Harris with a three-pointer try. No good. Rebound will be taken by Cedartown. It's Boozer. Kinsley Boozer gets it to Pace. Almost intercepted, but Kendall pulls it in, and Kendall's at the top of the key now. She'll pass the left side. Got it to Marin Barrow. Barrow thought about a three. Now she's going to pass Charlie Todd on her right. Now it's Boozer. They try to go down low. Pace has it, spins, and it's going to be blocked, but they're going to call a foul on the Bruins, and I think Cedartown might have gotten the benefit of the doubt on that one.
I think they did. There was a lot of ball on that one, but there must have been some body contact because the official was right there.
Sloan Pender picks up the foul for the Lady Bruins, sending Kendall Pace to the free throw line.
This is somewhere where Kendall struggled during Haralson County's tournament, but she has bounced back and hits her first one. She was also good against Heard County.
Second free throw is good. She makes both of them. Score is 18-4. Couple of subs coming in. Looks like Libby Lee is going to check back into the ball game as Kennedy Baker is going to have a respite on the bench. And they'll cross the timeline. Left side pass. They get it to 44. Beckley Manning is in the ball game now. They go down low, back outside. Manning from the free throw line is good. 20-4. 1:38 to go. Inbounds pass to Boozer. Boozer is undefended down the floor. Far side. Takes it across the timeline. Tries to go in the paint. Puts up the floater. It's good. 20-6 now the score with 1:25 to go in the first quarter. It is number 5 again, Pender. They go in the paint. She's going to spin it to the outside. They're going to put up a three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken by Marin Barrow. They go ahead. Here's Pace. Pace with 2 defenders in front. Pace will go around, puts up the shot. They're going to call a charge on Kendall Pace. Holy smokes, that call is
that is something that you do not see a lot, and it's more uncommon nowadays than it was probably 5 or 10 years ago. It's just that's a tough call.
And we don't see the charge call much at all this year. I mean, we've seen it before, but that's probably the first time we've seen an offensive foul called on Pace, maybe once or twice before, but they get it down the floor quickly. Harris, they go down low. Pender had it. Now we got a whistle. They're going to call a foul there on a reach-in. Probably Charlie Todd's going to get the foul called as number 33, Maya Triana, had the ball. And it will be Charlie Todd who picks up the foul, team foul number 4 for the Lady Bulldogs. Sam mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, that's going to be actually the 5th foul, so it's going to be double bonus territory here. A short bench for the Lady Bulldogs tonight, missing several players and our head coach. First free throw up, and it's no good. Rings off the front of the rim, rolls around a bit there from Mia Triana. No good on the first attempt. And attempt number 2 is on the way, and it is good. 21-6 the score. And it goes to Kinsley Boozer, the freshman. Splits 2 defenders, goes all the way to the hoop, and she gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. Good play there by Kinsley Boozer to get down there and force the contact.
Yeah, Boozer just put her head down and went straight into the lane between the defenders, drew the contact from Sloan Pender, who picks up her second foul, and Boozer will go to the free throw line.
Free throw number 1 coming. She sets, she lets it go, and it's going to ring out no good from the freshman.
First trip to the line tonight for Kinsley.
45.1 to go here in period number 1. Second free throw attempt is good. 21-7 the score, 45 seconds. Inbounds pass in quickly to Sloan Pender. Pender's going to dish it to the left side. They go quickly to the left post. Ball's knocked loose, and we got a whistle, jump ball. Cedartown will have possession as the arrow is pointing in the opposite direction.
Good hustle there by Charlie Todd. She got down and was a little dirty in there with number 11, Lindsey Harris.
Inbounds
playing
pass
tough.
Goes in. They're playing a little bit of a 3-2 zone on us. We get past it. It's Pace. Pace takes it all the way, lays it up high off the glass, no good. Charlie Todd with a high rebound, puts it back up again. That's no good. And we got a foul called as Barrow rebounded the ball and put it up, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. They get number 44, Beckley Manning, I believe, on the foul. I'm sorry, it will be number, I think it might be 34, Libby Lee.
A lot of second chance opportunities for the Lady Dogs because of their good rebounding. You
Right.
see, Kinsley Boozer has been a big rebounder defensively for Cedartown as Marion misses her first one. She has not had a lot of offensive rebounds, but you get those bigger bodies down low in Charlie Todd, Kendall Pace, Marion Barrow. You're going to get some second chances. Now we just got to make them count.
Second free throw also no good. Tipped. Rebound will be taken by the Bruins. Will be number 5, Sloan Pender, with only 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Harris, left side. They're trying to get open for a 3. Now a long 3 from center field. No good. Rebound taken down low. 3 seconds. They go back outside. Another long 3. Well short. That's it for the first. And Cedartown trails by a score of 21-7. Sam Branch, Andrew Carter with you here from Northwest Whitfield High School in Tunnel Hill, Georgia. Back after a 60-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
And we're back here as we begin period number 2. It'll be Beckley Manning for Northwest Whitfield to check the ball in to Sloan Pender, and here we go. 21-7 the score. Lady Bulldogs trail the Lady Bruins. They've got it on the left side, going to drive and pass. Back to the left end they go. That is Tolbert. Now back to the center. And they go down low for the layup. It's in there.
That one's going to be from number 33, Triana. And we've got a turnover.
Yeah, a travel is going to be called on Kinsley Boozer. Just a few steps after she got the inbounds pass. And the Lady Bruins will have the ball back here. 7:35 to go in the first. They bounce it down low, spinning around back to the outside. Wide open from 3 from the left. No good, and the rebound still loose. He's trying to get to it, and another loose ball. They get it back, though, somehow to the Lady Bruins. There's a layup up, and it's good from, once again, Mia Triana, number 33. Inbounds pass into Asia Ware. The score now 25-7. Past half court. They go now from Pace to Barrow. Barrow's shot is blocked and taken back over by the Lady Bruins. Beckley Manning got the block. They go for a wide open shot up and in there from Lexi Lyon. And the score is now 27-7. They lead by 20. Pace going to try to break half court. She will. At the top of the key, Pace looking around. She will lose the handle on the ball, but she picks it back up, and she steps over a player, passes to the left side. There's Barrow from three. No good off the rim. And Anna Kate Bussey's back in the game, but she takes the ball and steps on the out-of-bounds line. It's going to go back to the Lady Bruins.
Good hustle there by Bussey over in the far corner. She was just too close to that line. Goes out of bounds, and it will be a turnover. Cedartown just having lots of trouble doing anything offensively. And defensively, I don't know if we're going to be able to stop this team tonight. They are hitting on all cylinders. A three on the way. It's up and off the front of the iron. No good.
And the rebound will be put back up. A one-handed backwards layup by Mia Triana off the bench. This is a very good Lady Bruins team. Quickly down the floor. It's going to be out of bounds off of Cedartown. And it's going to go back to the Lady Bruins. A shot that was initially blocked by Kinsley Boozer. And just nothing going the way of the Lady Bulldogs yet. Ziley Rodriguez is going to check into the ball game at the next stoppage of play. They loop the ball down the floor, tipped away. There's a steal. There's something good on defense. It's Kendall Pace who got the steal. Pace takes it all the way, blocked. It'll be out of bounds, and it should be Lady Dogs ball, and it will be.
Lexi Lyon was trying to save it for Northwest to get it back in play. And if she would have just let that one go, it probably would have been Northwest basketball.
It might have been.
But she went after it right at the line, and so Cedartown will get it back. But, Andrew, sometimes you got it and sometimes you don't. And tonight we don't have anything right now as we overthrow Rodriguez on the inbounds.
And it's going to roll out of bounds. And, they're going to give it back to Cedartown, saying it was tipped by the Lady Bruins. So we're going to go to the other end of the court. Cedartown might have gotten a break there.
I think we did as well, one of very few. But you have to take these opportunities. Nope, they're going to give it to Northwest. They're just going to put it in on this end.
Inbounds pass goes in to number 25, Lexi Lyon. And she gave down low back to the outside. Tipped away there by Ziley Rodriguez out of bounds. It will be Bruins basketball. 26 on the 35-second
clock. Good
clock.
hustle there by Rodriguez to get over and disrupt the play there for Northwest.
Manning gets the ball in. She passes and gets it back. Passed over to the left side. Back to the outside they go to Pinder. And down low, the layup is up and in from number 25, Lexi Lyon, 31-7. Inbounds pass to Barrow. Barrow looking. She'll have to pass backwards. Got it to Bussey. Bussey trying to get around her defender. She will break the timeline. She'll stop. Lost the handle. Turnover. Taken over by the Lady Bruins. Number 14, Megan Tolbert. She'll feed now to number 44, Manning, who drains a three-pointer. And they are just absolutely running the score up now, 34-7. You can't blame them, though. I mean, they're having the opportunities to do that. And they want to get that first region win. Another steal of an inbounds pass as Lady Bruins have it back. Top of the key, it's number 5. That's Sloan Pinder at the top. She's going to try a long three, and it's good. Oh, my goodness. 37-7. Inbounds pass goes into Kendall Pace. Ahead they go. Here's Asia Ware. Ware jumper. Paint no good. Rebound taken by the Lady Bruins. It'll be Lexi Lyon down the far side. Lyon's going to feed. And that's one of the first mistakes we've seen there by the Lady Bruins. A pass that was intended for Tolbert goes out of bounds. And Cedartown's going to get the ball back. And Iris Ortiz is going to check into the game for Asia Ware. So Ortiz will get her first action of the evening on the floor, and it goes to Ziley Rodriguez, who will bring it down the floor for Cedartown. Past the timeline, top of the key, left side, goes to Kendall Pace. Pace, little wheel route, goes to the hoop, puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it back off the glass, no good again. Rebound by Ortiz. Her shot is no good. No, that was actually Bussey. It's no good. She gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. They get Lexi Lyon on the foul there, number 25.
That's going to be her first, Andrew, and it's going to be the first team foul against Northwest.
First free throw on the way from Bussey is no good off the back of the iron, and it does not fall.
A 30-point lead for Northwest Whitfield, and we still have 4:25 left to play here in the first half. As you said, trying to pick up a region win here at home, trying to go 8-3 on the season. Northwest is not giving up any slack right now on this team despite the 30-point lead.
Second free throw is good. It's now 37-8. Lady Bulldogs trail it. And they get it down here to Lexi Lyon on the right side. Lyon Flips it over to the left side. Now they go in the paint. Back to the right side. Lost it out of bounds. Tried to get it to number 23, Kaylee Crimby. And it's lost out. And Cedartown will get it back. And they will not defend the inbounds pass.
Second straight possession that Northwest has dropped out of that full court press. I guess they figure with a 30-point lead they can slack up a little bit on that end.
Long two from the left side from Bussey is no good. The rebound will be taken by Megan Talbert. And Talbert will bring it down the floor. Talbert stops. She's guarded by Iris Ortiz. Bounces one over here. Now they go all the way to the other side to number 34, Libby Lee. There's a layup, and it's up and in there from number 33, Mia Triana. And it's now 39-8. They lead by 31. And it's Rodriguez, top of the key. She'll pass the left side, Ortiz. Ortiz guarded heavily, and that's going to be tipped away, stolen there by Lyon. Lyon's going to feed it down the floor. They get it to number 23. It's Kaylee Crimby. Crimby back to the outside. It's Lyon. Lyon drives to the hoop. Lost the handle, and we got a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Northwest Bruins. And you gotta tip your hat to Lexi Lyon. She held onto the ball with one hand.
Yeah, she's tough. She doesn't back down from anybody. She's been driving the ball very well. She's also been playing defense extremely well against the Lady Dogs, and Cedartown just don't have an answer for anything right now.
Inbounds pass goes into Lindsey Harris. Now they go out to the right side from three. It hit off the top of the glass, which should be an automatic turnover, but Cedartown will bring it down. Boozer with a layup, no good. She gets her own rebound, but her heel was on the out-of-bounds line. That'll send it back to the Bruins. 3:10 to go in the first half. It's 39-8. The Bruins all over the Lady Bulldogs here in this first half of play.
Asia Ware is going to check back in, and Zyla Rodriguez will go to the bench. Some good minutes there from one of our subs. Gives Asia a little bit of a break. Asia, was a starter on this team last year, and she's been able to come back in today and start as Kendall Pace gets the steal, and then we turn it right back over at the Northwest logo.
Pickpocket right there, and that's going to pay as the number 3, Kennedy Baker, puts it up and in. It's 41-8. Here come the Lady Bulldogs now. It's Kinsley Boozer. Boozer, left side pass goes to Pace. Now Barrow. Barrow bounces one to Bussey on the right side. Back to Barrow again. Now they go to Pace. Pace thought about a three. Now she'll back it up. She's going to now drive it. Lost the handle, tipped away, and picks back up. And it's going to be the Bruins. They get it down. Should be a kick ball, but they don't call the kick. And that layup is no good. Rebound by Bussey. I saw some Cedartown fans with their hands out saying, where's the turnover there? But they don't call the turnover. It's Pace from three off the glass, no good, high off the glass. And the rebound will be taken by the Lady Bruins. They get it down the floor and lost the handle out of bounds. Number 23, Kaylee Crimby, lost it. And it's going to go back to the Lady Bulldogs now with 2:09 to play in the first half.
One thing that Cedartown is struggling with that Northwest is not is also we're a short bench right now, and so we don't have the luxury of subbing players in and out as quite frequently as we would like to and like we've seen previously throughout the season. And so already the Lady Dogs starting to show some attrition is just wearing on them with right at 2 minutes left to play as we almost turn it over.
And we do turn it over. Number 23, Kaylee Crimby will have the ball. She tips it away. They go underneath for the layup. No good. Rebound will be taken by Cedartown. Boozer had the rebound and a jump ball as the Lady Bruins got some hands in there, and it's going to stay with the Lady Bulldogs on the arrow. 1:52 to play as we bounce the pass in there to Kendall Pace. She'll pick it up off the floor and take it down from right to left. Across the timeline, goes to Asia Ware. Ware fakes a pass. Now she'll give it on to Boozer on the right side. Boozer going to dribble around. Gets it to Martinfeld, who's in the ballgame now. Martinfeld has to pass. She gets it down to Kendall Pace. Almost traveled. They get it down low to Martinfeld, but she has nowhere to go with it. She is going to spin around, and, she finally gets called for the travel.
Yep, she just was moving that pivot foot, and that got her. It was right there in front of the official, so we turn it over with 1:25 left. 41-8, a tough first half for this Cedartown Lady Dogs squad.
Time ticking down. Number 23, Kaylee Crimby has it. And the give is now to Baker. Baker to Harris now. Harris to the right side. Back to the top of the key. It's Lyon has it now. Lyon with 1:05. Passes to the left side. Got it to Harris again. That's Baker, rather. Now they go down to Harris. Now back outside to Baker. Fakes the three. Now she'll put up the long two, and it's no good off the rim. Rebound taken down low. Lost the handle. Blocked away there by, and a no call and another foul on this end. I know the score is There's a layup, and it's up and in there from Pace. I know the score is 41-10 now, but you got to call the fouls on both sides. There was an obvious foul here down under the basket that was not called. They bounce one over here to the right side. Only one foul has been called in this whole quarter. Still a loose ball, and now we got a whistle. They will call the jump. That's going to stay with the Lady Bruins there as a scuffle for the loose basketball.
You would think with only one foul being called in the entire half or in the entire period that both teams are playing a clean game, and that's just not the case. We just are not the benefactor of what should be a lot of calls. 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them back here on the Big AA.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Well, Sam mentioned it before the break, a tough first half for the Lady Bulldogs, trailing 41-10 as the Lady Bruins will check the ball in with 31 seconds to go in the half. A quick check-in, a quick jumper is no good. Rebound will be taken by Bussey for Cedartown. And now Asia Ware's got the ball. She brings it down the floor. She'll pass now outside to the left side. And there's a three-pointer try that's no good from Barrow, and it's going to be rebounded again by Kennedy Baker. And they go down here with 13 seconds left. A block shot there by Kendall Pace. Blocks Lindsey Harris's shot, and Pace going to bring it down with 7 seconds to go. There's Barrow. Barrow jumper left side, no good. And the rebound will be taken by Barrow with 2 seconds left, 1 second left, and again, no Lady Bulldogs don't get off the shot at the end of the first half, as we just didn't have any idea how much time was on the clock. So we'll head now to the halftime with the score 41-10. The Lady Bulldogs trail the Lady Bruins of Northwest Whitfield in this region opener. We'll come back after a 2-minute break with our first half stats, and I can tell you what, they're going to be very heavily on the side of the Lady Bruins for sure. Back after 2 minutes here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Welcome back here, broadcasting from atop the bleachers here at Northwest Whitfield High School in their gymnasium. Lady Bulldogs having a tough night. 41-10 is the score at the half. This is a very explosive Lady Bruins team, Sam. We knew that coming into this ball game, but I don't think we realized that. And I think even if we had our full arsenal of players in here, including Coach Green at the helm, we might have scored a few more points, but I still think the Lady Bruins are going to score a pretty good amount too. And they're the real deal. I mean, they're one of the better teams we've seen in girls basketball this year. The Lady Bulldogs are struggling to get anything done. It finally did break into the double figures late in the first half. But one thing we've also seen, especially in that second quarter, the officials letting the girls play. Only one foul was called in that entire second quarter. So I would imagine that would be the same deal for probably the rest of the ball game, considering the score. But Sam, just a struggle for the Lady Bulldogs to score and to keep the ball.
Well, it is, and like you said, an explosive offense from this Northwest Whitfield Lady Bruins team. The least amount of points that they have scored so far this season was a win over Dalton by a final score of 37-35. Outside of that, you're looking in the at least mid-40s all the way up into the low 60s. The most points that they've scored in a single game was a win against Ridgeland to start the season. That was a final of 63-44, and then you look at scores, 59, 57, 55, 50. So a lot of points are available for this Northwest Whitfield team, and part of the reason is because from top to bottom, their roster is just extremely good. So far, only 2 players on Northwest Whitfield's team have not scored. Everybody else has at least a single point. Leading the way, though, for Northwest is Mia Triano, which did not start the game for the Lady Bruins. She's got 8, and then you've got Kennedy Baker also with 8, and then 3 other players for Northwest Whitfield with 6 points. Kendall Pace also has 6 for the Lady Dogs. She leads the scoring effort for Cedartown, followed by Kinsley Boozer with 3 points, and Anna Kate Bussey with a single basket from the free throw line for 1 point. So Cedartown offensively struggling to get any penetration down on the low side, mainly because of the full court press that Northwest has implemented, and that's been kind of the Achilles heel for this Lady Dog squad all season, and that dates back to last year as well, as being able to beat that full court press. If we're able to get some movement down low, handle the full court press, we're able to put some points on the board. But tonight, Andrew, we just have not had an answer. Defensively, Northwest can hit from every part of the floor. They can hit from very deep 3. They can hit underneath with some of their post players, and they can hit all the mid-range jump shots. I don't keep up with their stats as far as what their percentage is, but I would say they're probably shooting at least 60-65% from the floor, if not more. So that's just it's a tough combination, and it's something that the Lady Dogs are going to have to deal with in this second half, because it's not going to get any easier. We have seen all 8 of Northwest players on the floor already in that first half. So a tough, second half awaits Cedartown. But Coach Casey McGee is going to get them reset, give them a good pep talk, and try to figure out what we can do to try to remedy this situation. But again, 41-10 is your score. Northwest with a big 31-point lead over Cedartown in the first half. Looking ahead to what's coming next, the Cedartown boys will be in action. They're 7-4. They're coming off of a win against Heard County. And we hope to put up a better effort against the boys team, but I can assure you their boys team is just as good as their girls team is. The boys come in with a record of 9-3 on the season, so they're going to be difficult to contend with as well.
I expect that game, Sam, to be a very evenly matched game, and I think it's safe to say now that Cedartown High School boys basketball is back. I think they have, the only outlier is that Rockmart championship game, and Rockmart just playing at another level. There's no question about that to me. This is a boys team that we're going to see tonight. That's going to be a competitive ball game. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm looking forward also to seeing how the ladies come back out here in the second half and respond down 41-10 as both the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Bruins making their way back out onto the floor. And while they do that, we will take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll come back with the start of the second half. Your score is Northwest Whitfield 41 and Cedartown 10. Back after this 2-minute break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dawgs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time, 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Welcome back here. It's 41-10 as the both teams are completing their warm-up toss. Well, I say warm-ups. Lady Bulldogs came out and just kind of stood around a little bit. The Lady Bruins doing a little bit of shooting, but now they're over there on the bench talking to Coach McGee over there. And the Lady Bruins heading back to their bench as well. 41-10. I would imagine the fourth period, if it continues like it is, they may shave a few minutes off of it. We'll see if that's going to be the case. Lady Bulldogs will come to the floor. Looks like it'll be the starting five with the exception of Zali Rodriguez, who is out there for Asia Ware. So your starting five, Asia Ware, though not out there, and Zali Rodriguez is going to be in place. As the Lady Bulldogs will have the possession to start the second half, it'll be Bussey to check the ball in.
And I was going to say, there were 3 minutes on the clock to begin with, but now they fixed it and it's 8 minutes. We're ready to go.
I was about to say.
That's a very shortened period.
I'll say it was. Rodriguez has it. Now they go to Boozer. Left side they go. Now Bussey. Try to get it in there, and they're going to be we're going to say it was out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Bruins. Cedartown's going to get it back. Even with a 41-10 lead, they're still playing stout defense. And a lot of their starters are back out there. There's an inbounds pass, goes to Pace, no good. She gets her own rebound, takes it away. We got a whistle. Should be a foul. And they will get a foul called on number 5, Sloan Pender, for the home team.
Andrew, that's going to be her third. She's the only player that is in any type of foul trouble so far.
And it goes to Rodriguez. Now they go to Pace on the left side. Now Boozer. Boozer fakes the three, now goes back out to Rodriguez. Back to Boozer again on the left. Kinsley dribbles around top of the key. Now she's going to look around. She'll pass. Got it to Bussey. Bussey's pass tipped and intercepted. Turned over, number 3, Kennedy Baker. Baker takes it, lays it up. It is good, and the foul. Count the basket. And the and one coming up, the foul called on Kinsley Boozer.
That's going to be Kinsley's first. That's going to send Baker to the free throw line for the second time tonight. She's 2 for 2 so far.
We've already doubled the amount of fouls committed by either side. That's no good. Rebound will be taken by Bussey. Double the amount of fouls for the entire second quarter. Quick three from the left side from Barrow, no good. Zali Rodriguez picks up the loose ball in front at the top of the key. She'll pass the left. Got it to Boozer. Now back again to Rodriguez. Again to Boozer on the left. Boozer's going to drive. She's going to back up. She's going to pass. Back to Zali Rodriguez. Now it goes back to Boozer again. Kinsley drives. Splits 2 defenders. Puts it up off the glass and good. one of the best looking shots we've seen tonight.
Again, Boozer just does that, and she does it well when she decides that she's just going to put her head down and drive the lane, and that's exactly what she did. She was able to get that one to connect. 43-12 your score.
Baker had it, gave it to Harris. Now bounces one to the center to Sloan Pender. Tipped and almost intercepted, but they get it back. Back to again to Pender at the top of the key now with 13 on the shot clock. Pender passes to the left, got it to Harris. Harris still looking around. Goes now to Lyon. Lyon to the center. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer from straight away is no good. Rebound will be taken. It's going to be stolen. And that putback is no good and a foul called. I think the Lady Bulldogs heard the buzzer and stopped playing.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. And then Marion Barrow picks up the foul. That is going to be her second. She's the only Lady Dog in double digits foul-wise, and it's going to send number 34, Libby Lee, to the free throw line. This is going to be her second trip.
And Lee sets and lets the free throw fly, and it's no good. Off the front, too strong. And looks like Bussey will check out of the ball game, and back in there is Charlie Todd. Coach McGee giving Bussey some instruction there on the bench. Second free throw is up and no good. Rebound will be taken by Charlie Todd. Todd will fade back, and her pass is going to be intercepted by Kennedy Baker. And that shot is blocked there from Lyon and taken over by Zali Rodriguez. Rodriguez, I think, stepped out of bounds. She did, right near the Northwest Whitfield bench over there. Maybe right in front of, it'll be right at midcourt.
Yep, she lost it right in front of the scorer's table on the far side from us, and that comes with right at 6:05 left to play.
Pender passes to the left. It's Harris. Harris dribbles around, goes to Lyon. Lyon looks. Back to Pender again. Sloan Pender goes to Baker. Baker to the left side. It's Harris. Harris dribbles around the perimeter. They have to go back to the outside. They get it to Baker. Thought about a three. Now she'll fade back, go to the hoop. No good. Rebound to be taken by Cedartown. Picked up there by Boozer. Boozer takes it, puts up the shot. It is no good. Rebound will be taken by Lyon. Lyon got the loose ball. She'll pass ahead now to Sloan Pender, and Pender sets up at the top of the key with the defense in front of her. Pender dribbles around to the right, goes to Lyon on the right. Now back to the center. Now left side. Now to the left wing. Left wing was Pender. Now back to Lyon. Now back to the center. They go to Pender. Pender flips the ball over to the right side, trying to drain time off the clock.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that,
The pace
too.
of play has really slowed in this third period as Northwest gets one up.
Floater no good there from Baker. Her putback no good. And a block there by Cedartown. Here comes Boozer down the floor. Boozer stops and lets everybody else catch back up. Now she'll feed over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes left side. Charlie Todd back to Rodriguez. Now they go to Pace in the paint. Back outside to Boozer. Boozer drives now right side. There's Barrow from three. No good. Rebound will be taken by Charlie Todd. On the left side, no good. Rebound will be taken again. This time by the Lady Bruins. That was partially blocked, but they get the ball back. And number 34, Libby Lee, has it now for the Bruins. They go to the right side of Lyon on the perimeter. Now they go to the left. And left post. It'll be off of Charlie Todd, off her foot, out of bounds as it was thrown down toward her feet.
Anna Kate Bussey is going to check back in. Charlie Todd is going to go out. So you're back to your original starting five minus Asia Ware. Zali Rodriguez still in there for Ware.
Not a ton of scoring going on right now.
Two each.
Inbounds pass goes in. Now it's 4-2 in this period as the Bruins get one to go in. 45-12 is the score. And now it's Rodriguez. Got it from Pace to go back to the outside. Boozer back to Rodriguez. Now back to Boozer again on the left. Now Rodriguez once more. Almost intercepted. Got it back to Boozer left side to Bussey. Bussey dribbles around. Goes back to Rodriguez. 13 on the 35-second. Got it now to Pace down low in the paint. Jumper off the front of the rim. No good. It'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Bruins. Cedartown will keep possession with only 7 to go on the 35-second shot clock.
That shot clock should at least reset to 25 because that shot from Kendall Pace went off the front of the iron.
Inbounds pass goes in to Rodriguez. Only 5 on the shot clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not paying attention to the shot clock, and we have a shot clock violation. And I think that Coach McGee thought the same thing.
I think everybody thought the same thing. That shot by Kendall Pace was off the front of the iron. It drew iron, so that shot clock should have reset to 25, but it didn't. And so Northwest is going to be given a gift back. I will say, though, that both teams, and you got to give props to Northwest and that coaching staff over there, because they realize how big of a lead they have. And although they are not quitting in this game at all, they have really slowed the pace of play way down.
Lyon has the pass. She'll pass back to the center. We got a few new. There's Rodriguez who gets a steal. And ahead they go to Pace. Pace in the paint, gets around one defender, lays it up, no good. And she goes to the free throw line for the two, and that is only the second team foul in this period for Northwest Whitfield.
Looks like they're going to get, I believe, number 34, and that's going to be Libby Lee, and that's going to be her second. So second team foul on Northwest, second foul on Lee, and Kendall Pace's first free throw is up and no good.
Yeah, missed off to the right, hit the right side of the left side of the rim.
Asia Ware is going to come back into the game. Kinsley Boozer is going to go out.
And the second attempt on the way from Pace is short off the front of the rim, and the rebound taken by the Bruins. It's going to be Grimble, and that's up and no good. Rebound will be taken by Bussey.
Good hustle there by Asia Ware, though, to get over and cover the wide open Grimble.
Rodriguez will pass now to Pace. Now to Ware in the paint. Spins around, puts it up, no good. She gets her own rebound, lost the handle, though. Pace gets the loose ball. That's going to be a block and a foul called on the Lady Bruins.
So now all of a sudden, Northwest fouling a little bit, and that's going to be once again on number 34, Libby Lee. That's also going to be the third against Northwest, and it's going to send Kendall Pace back to the free throw line. Pace 2 for 4 so far from the stripe, looking to improve on that percentage. Kendall only shooting 2 for 10 from the floor tonight as she hits her first free throw.
In fact, her free throw shooting percentage is better from the field, which is usually the opposite.
Absolutely, that's no good. The opposite.
That's no good on the second attempt. Manning gets the rebound. Left side. Now back to the top of the key. Manning's going to take it. Now she'll pass back. It's Lyon on the right. 2:47 to play. Now Manning's going to try a long three. It's off the front of the rim and no good. A rebound will be taken there by Asia Ware. And now Bussey will give to Rodriguez. Rodriguez kind of acting as the floor general here in this third period. She'll pass now to Pace. Pace on the left side. Now they go to Ware on the right. Back to Rodriguez at the top. A quick pass over there to Pace. Now they go to Bussey. Now back outside Ware from three. In and out, no good. That's just been the kind of night for the Lady Bulldogs.
That shot looked really good, Andrew. It just did not get the roll, and Northwest is going to throw it away. That's one of their few mistakes that they've made all night, and it comes with 2:15 left to play in the third period.
I'm telling you.
45-13 your score.
I'm telling you, Sam, that three-pointer was 4/5 of the way in,
yes,
and came back out and rolled out. Asia Ware has it on the right side. Now they go to Barrow, back outside to Ware. Ware goes down to Pace. Pace has it just on the outside. Back to Ware. Ware will try another three, and this time she makes it. 45-16. In a game like this, Sam, the little victories is what you have to proclaim right here.
It is, and that's what we're going to have to do for the rest of this game, and that was won by Asia Ware there with the made three.
Libby Lee had on the outside, lost the handle, and still loose, but picked back up by the Lady Bruins. They go back to the outside. Lyon will bounce one over to Manning. Now they go to the left side. A quick pitch to the inside. Now a three-pointer from the out. That's in and out, no good. Rebound by Marin Barrow for Cedartown. And Rodriguez will pick up the loose ball, and she'll bring it down the floor. 1:27 to go, period number 3. 45-16. Rodriguez got the floater pass, and it gets picked right out of her hands there by Manning. And taking all the way is Lyon. Lyon takes it, lays it up. Good from Lyon. 47-16 now the score with 1:12 to go.
A low-scoring third period. Both teams with just 6 points in this third period of play.
1:03 to go in the period. Bussey from the free throw line, good. 47-18 now the score with 55 seconds to play in the third.
Good luck there by Bussey.
It was. Here's Crimby. Crimby got it to Lee. Now back to the center. They go down low to Crimby again, and it's blocked and taken over by Cedartown. Now Rodriguez with 43 seconds. They fade ahead there, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by the Bruins, but then we pick the ball off, but it's going to be off the hands of Marin Barrow, goes out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Bruins with 37.2 to go in the third.
Marin was trying to track that one down right at the baseline, and it was just off of her fingertips, out of her reach. Kinsley Boozer is going to check back in for the Lady Dogs, and Xylee Rodriguez will go to the bench.
Good minutes there by Xylee Rodriguez. And it goes to Lyon. Fake the three. Now she'll pass left side. Now Manning will take a three, and it's good. And they break the half-century mark, 50-18.
That's Manning's second from beyond the arc.
And now Kendall Pace will bring it down the floor. Pass now to Ware. Now they go to Bussey in the paint. Now back outside. Now again to Ware again. Left side they go to Boozer. He's back in there. Boozer drives. Baseline shot left side. Draws contact. Foul will be called on the Bruins.
So Kinsley's going to go back to the free throw line. We'll wait for the call from the official. Looks like it's going to be on number 24. It's got to be on 34, Libby Lee. So Boozer back to the free throw line.
And our first is up and good. 50-18 the score.
Kinsley now 2 for 3 from the stripe.
Second free throw is due. And it's up, and it's no good. Rebound taken by the Lady Bruins. They go ahead to Krimble. Krimble has it. She's going to pass ahead. Intercepted there by Pace. Pace picks it off 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3. Give it to Boozer. Boozer had it blocked out of. Oh, they're going to give it back to the Bruins. Oh, it looked like it might have been blocked. They're going to have it back with 1 second on the clock and no time for a shot. They do attempt a half-court try, but it was after the buzzer had sounded. We head to the fourth period. The score is 50-19. The Lady Bruins on top of the Lady Bulldogs, well on their way to a region win here at their home court. Back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs.
We're back here as we begin the fourth period of play. A shortened fourth. Three-pointer up and no good, but their putback is up and in there from number 33, Mia Triana. And the score is now 52-19. As we mentioned before, they took 2 minutes off. And there's a tip and a steal. Number 11 tips it away. That's Harris. Harris had it stolen away there by Boozer. Boozer gets the steal. Gets around a defender. Boozer puts up the shot. No good. Put back by Pace. No good. And the rebound taken by the Lady Bruins. Number 11 is Harris. Harris going to bring it down. They've got a few of their starters back out there. I imagine they're going to really kind of rotate them in and out here. There's a layup. That's no good. We committed a foul and it was not called.
I think we just committed another one and it wasn't called.
I think they're letting them play right now. Unless it's blatant, they're not going to call it. And that's a tip and a steal again. Number 11, Lindsey Harris. No mercy on her mind tonight. Harris at the top of the key, Sam.
One thing that Northwest is playing with, similar to Cedartown, they only have 9 players, so at any point, you're going to have at least one starter on the floor.
Layup is up and in from number 33, Mia Triana, and they're starting to score again here, 54-19, 4:37 to play in the ballgame. I would not expect this clock to stop unless there's a really blatant foul like that one. Up and no good as number 24, Bussey, will go to the free throw line, and she was fouled pretty hard there by Lindsey Harris, number 11.
So that's going to send Bussey to the free throw line, I believe, for the first time tonight. No, she's 1 for 2 so far. So Bussey to the stripe for the third time.
And it's up and too hard off the shot, no good. Bounced off the back of the iron. And looks like Kendall Pace is going to get a breather as Xylee Rodriguez checks back in. Good minutes by Xylee, by the way, in the third period.
a low-scoring third period, Andrew. Both teams only with 9 points in that third period of play as Bussey's is up and off the front of the rim, no good.
And the rebound is taken by Megan Tolbert. Bringing it down the floor is Sloan Pender at the top of the key. They got a lot of their starters back in. Right side pass back to Pender again. Now they feed it over to Harris. Back to Pender. Pender's going to try a long three from straight away. No good. Loose ball. Rodriguez ended up with it. Now she's got control. Rodriguez going to stop. Watch out for the pickpocket from behind. Rodriguez, though, able to keep it. And she's going to pass the ball backwards to Asia Ware. Now they go to Boozer on the left side. 3:55 to play in the ballgame. Back to Rodriguez. Now it's Boozer. Boozer. Again to Rodriguez. Rodriguez driving. 12 seconds on the shot clock. She trips over, falls out of bounds. Cedartown will turn it over to the Bruins.
She just lost her footing there. She was going up against Sloan Pender, who's playing some tough defense for that Lady Bruins squad. And it's lost out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover. 3:42 left to play. 54-19. The boys' game will follow. We're running behind just by a little bit.
Here is Northwest Whitfield, top of the key. It's Sloan Pender to the left side, Harris. They get it to Baker on the left side. Most looks like their starters are back in there. And that pass, they go down low. The layup is up and in. Their starters going to pad their stats a little bit, 56-19. Inbounds pass goes into Kendall Pace for the Lady Bulldogs. Here's Boozer. Boozer driving to the right. Now they're going to pass back outside. Lob it there to down low, and it was out of bounds off of the hands of Marion Barrow.
Just trying to get it down low to try something, and it was just over her head. She was having to go over a defender as well. Barrow just couldn't haul the pass in.
It's going to be number 11, Lindsey Harris. 3 minutes to play in the ball game. It's going to be Baker on the left side, just outside the perimeter. Now back to the top of the key to Pender. Sloan Pender will lob it over to Harris. Harris on the angle, now goes back to the top of the key to Baker. Baker trying to go down low. Wow, somewhere, somehow, number 33, Triana, able to corral that one, but her shot is no good. And down the floor come the Lady Bulldogs, and a good pass and score there from Kendall Pace to Boozer to make it 56-21. They'll try a long three. Boom. From the end on the floor. That was from downtown Tunnel Hill. 59-21. That came from number 5, Sloan Pender. Now top of the key, it's going to be Boozer. Now back to Pace. Pace with 2 minutes to play. They go down low from Barrow. Barrow's shot is blocked in midair, and will be taken over by the Lady Bruins. Looks like Coach McGee is going to send Charlie Todd back in just a moment. Pass down the floor to Pender. Now they go outside from 3, left side. Swish. Lindsey Harris makes it good. And we have time called on the floor for some reason. 1:45 to play in the ball game. 62-21. We'll come back after a 30-second break on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Good used vehicle. Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Well, Sam, Northwest Whitfield has just had Cedartown's number tonight. There's no doubt about that from the very, very start.
They've had their number, they've had their address, they've had their email address, they've had their Twitter handle, their X handle.
There's a three-pointer up from Asia Ware off the glass, no good. Rebound by Pace. I'll even say Social Security.
At this point, it looks like it. But I will say, though, this is a tough Northwest Whitfield team. Our girls have given it a lot of effort as Charlie Todd hits one there from the baseline. But this is a tough squad coming out of Tunnel Hill. They're going to make a long run when it comes to region play, I believe.
To the right side, number 34, Libby Lee. That's up and good. 64-23 now with 1:05 to play in the ball game. Pace goes to Ware. Now back to pace, left side, Boozer. Boozer now going to drive it, puts up the floater, no good. She draws the foul. Marin Barrow is going to check back in probably on the second free throw. And the foul is going to be called on number 20.
Maybe number 23?
I think so. Yeah, it's going to be on number 23, Kaylee Grimby. First free throw, no good there from Boozer. And we're also going to send in Sally Rodriguez as well as Barrow, as Charlie Todd and Asia Ware will sit for the rest of the ball game. 57 seconds to go as Kinsley Boozer's second free throw is also no good. The rebound will be taken by number 33, Tiana, and that was almost taken away by Cedartown. It will be knocked out of bounds. I think we had possession for just a moment, but then we lost the handle.
Kendall Pace was under there. She was going to fight for that ball despite the score.
And 47 seconds left to go as the time ticks away. And we have a double dribble called on the Lady Bruins. Kaylee Grimby.
There have been very few mistakes made by this Northwest team and even fewer unforced mistakes, and that was one of them.
Inbounds pass goes into Sally Rodriguez. 40 seconds to go, 64-23. Now Barrow tries a long three, no good. It'll be taken by Pace on the rebound. She'll take it back out to Barrow. Now they go to Boozer. Boozer just bounced it out of bounds off of the Bruins, they'll say. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, it looked like it went off of number 44, Manning. Boozer, I think, was going to try to make the turnarounder, and it just went off of Manning. So Cedartown will get it back.
And it goes top of the key, Sally Rodriguez to Barrow. Now to three-pointer from Barrow is going to be off the rim, no good. Rebound will be taken by the Lady Bruins. And wow, Bussey hit the floor hard as she was fighting for the ball from Manning. And we get a turnover on the other side. Barrow is going to get fouled.
That's a bad foul there on Northwest. They had Marin all the way in the backcourt corner, and if they let that go, that's gonna be the game. It comes with 7.4.
Inbounds pass goes in. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Rodriguez left side. Barrow back to Rodriguez. Gonna pass up and no good, and that's gonna be the final score. Your score: 64-23. The Lady Bruins dismantle the Lady Bulldogs tonight in their region opener. As the Lady Bulldogs fall to 0-1 in region play, the Bruins improve to 1-0, and we'll come back after a 60-second break to wrap things up here from Northwest Whitfield on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
64-23, the final score. The Lady Bulldogs fall to the Lady Bruins, and just a night that's Lady Bruins just dominated, Sam. That's all there is to it.
Yep, it did not go well for Cedartown. Kinsley Boozer led the scoring effort for the Lady Dogs, finishing the night with 8 points. Kendall Pace with 7. Anna Kate Bussey with 3. Asia Ware with 3. And Charlie Todd for 2. Team-wise, Cedartown only shot 18% from the floor and 33.3% from the stripe. You just cannot do that and expect to be able to compete with a really good, really tough Northwest Whitfield Lady Bruins team. Northwest improves to 8-3 on the season. They go to 1-0 in region play. Cedartown falls to 4-8 on the season and 0-1 in region play. But the good thing is we know that this was a tough team. There are brighter days ahead, I think, for Cedartown in this region schedule. An opportunity to probably pick up a few wins, but it's going to be a tough season. But we'll have Coach Green back come next week. We'll miss him again tomorrow, and we'll get a game plan ready to go and be competitive once again.
We're going to send it back to the radio station here, and we'll be back in about 12 minutes with the start of the boys matchup here in a bit. Your final score, 64-23, Lady Bulldogs fall to the Lady Bruins. Back to the station on the Cedartown